All right, so here we are. My next mission, and this one's Galante Epic Arc. We're doing an Intaki chase, and it is. I got to blow up a lot of stuff here. That'll be okay though. I think that I think this ship right here is a very very capable ship. So here we go.
Drive active.
Was the Kronos Galante Marauder. The skin has kind of a special feature to it. I mean, you know, it's got the evil face there, but it also turns into a really red glow whenever I put the Bastion on. You'll see it when I put it on. Far away is that? That's 68 away. Yeah, I'm assuming stuff's gonna spawn on me. Now you're near the tower.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Karachuncheg just followed.
Chunk. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Once I blow this up, stuff will spawn. There's some Veldspar out here. What was that red glow? There we go. That's the spawn I was looking for. I'm tearing these guys up pretty good.
A module has run out of charges. You destroy the tower, huh? Base control tower. A module has run out of charges.
I already destroyed it. It says I need to destroy it, and I already blew it up. Oh, I hope this is not gonna be a problem. You guys are pretty fast. Battleship getting out here this quick on me? We're at it in Chinese. I'm not sure that's gonna help. My Chinese is really bad.
A module has run out of charges.
All of a sudden decided to yellow box me. Alright, I'm not... now it says I'm done. Okay. Get a little bit of salvage here. See what kind of loot's in here. There's 5 million in here. That's good. The other ones have been, you know, less. So, that's pretty good. It says that I can talk to this, or I can... No. The notes on EveWiki said I could complete this remotely, but that's not true. What do I think of the Marshal? I think that the Marshal is way too bling for most things. I'd never fly one in high sec. And, you know, I could build a Marshal out and I could be doing missions like this and it'd be a lot of fun. I'm sure I could make it work really well. But it's worth way too much money, way too much ISK. And so it's not a good choice for high sec. For null sec, it's really a black ops ship. And I do see them used out there. But you know, you gotta have money to burn for a Marshal. They're very expensive. Marshal is not the right ship for most things. Let me put it that way. Only PvP? I believe, yeah. Pretty much only a PvP ship. I mean, somebody else can speak up here if you've been using it, a Marshal, in other than PvP. I've not seen it ever used in anything but PvP. Is there any more that this loot is pulling in? Nope. Alright. We can pick this up. We got room for it all? We do. Alright. Get this last couple salvage here. Do I use Marauders and ratting at all? Is that guy on TikTok? This is a Marauder. I'm killing rats. You know, yes, this is a Kronos. And yes, I do use Marauder and Nullsec for running sites too. Like in drone regions, the Paladin, I can clear a drone horde site in 11-12 minutes. And with an Ishtar, they take about 40 minutes. So, but you also can get ganked in them. I lost 2 paladins in 1 week. A few weeks ago. Or was it 3? 3 in 2 weeks? I don't know. It was some crazy shit.
Warp drive active.
Helps as you've been using Ishtar for Horde. Okay, so you can look at exclamation point fits. And I have a fit there that I think is called Outgrowth. It's not the Hodar fit. That's PvP fit. Outgrowth, I think it's called. But you just gotta really know your surroundings and know that there's hostile people coming around. So you gotta really be on the ball and paying attention. Don't get complacent.
Requested.
If you want to be complacent, you run a Vexer. And then it'll take you an hour and 10 minutes to do one of those sites, but you complete the site and you've nearly paid off the ship. And then every site after that is profit. So, and if you lose it, gotta do just over 1 more site to pay for it, so. And I have that fit on EWB as well. All right, let's get rid of this extra stuff in here. We got 10 million in loot off of that one. I ended up having to drop some stuff off. Thor, hello.
Warp drive active.
Do I do mainly transport as carrier jobs for risk? No, like this right here, there's a lot more EHP for going through gates in this ship to carry my Kronos than I would have if there was a gank fleet waiting on the other side. They'd have to commit a lot more ships. And so I put my Kronos in here, so it's just a lot safer. For other stuff, I do a lot of, you know, trucking, space trucking, and this guy, he's doing his thing. He's got 2 stops this morning, getting paid 100 million. So those are contracts that I picked up, just doing a contract search. So the main money I make is in market stuff. So, you know, buying and selling on the market. I do a bit of manufacturing. Space trucking? Yes, space trucking. Hauling packages for people.
Warp drive active.
Such a nice and relaxing occupation, space trucking. It can be. Unless you're carrying too much value, then it's nail biting and takes too long.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, you moving 4 billion in low sec in a freighter. I was a little crazy. How many skill points do I have? I mean, it depends on the character, but most of my characters are 150, between 150 and 250 million. This one I'm flying right here is 178. Shots, take care. playing a long time. Does your Omega work for 3 accounts? Your Omega works for 3 characters, but only one of them can be training at a time, unless you do the multi-character training stuff.
Warp drive active.
But you need Plex for that, or special packs when we have them in our store. Special packs sometimes that are like 12 months sub Omega and 24 MCT, and then if you took the retail of both of those and put it at 50% off, that's what it equals. So we have that sale once or twice a year in our store. People who come down to this mission character here, they'll be like, why is there a bowhead here? Yep, complete the mission. All right. I'm gonna dock this guy up.
Warp drive active.
This guy here is getting ready to warp.
Autopilot disabled.
Welcome to the Dragons.
There's how much I like.
_hero just followed.
Hello, hero. Thank you for the follow. Here is my space trucking song.
Out in the black where the starlight fades, jet big rig McKenna's got the wheel. Cosmic eagle flies through the trade
Platinum pack, I think, has some MCT in it. It'll say in the description.
That's a high stakes deal.
Or you buy it for Flex in game.
He tunes to the chatter of you, damn a scout. Warning about gankers lying in wait.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Silic just followed.
Adjust his course through the Stargate. A space cowboy with a deadline to make. He's riding high in the cosmic eagle through the galaxy, so vast and wide, with a heart of gold and nerves of steel. Jed's making his run. With the scout at the next gate. Space docks hum like a honky-tonk night, where capsuleers spin their
Philly.
tails so bold.
Yeah, I've been around for a while.
But Jed's got his eyes on the sector so tight, where the shadows of safety gank ships roam. At the next gate, he dodges a fray, outwits the gankers and tells them well played. With every new jump, he's earning his pay. On the starry road where space truckers pave the way. At Cheetah Station, Jeb hangs with friends. A new contract comes in, his ship loaded again. Now the journey extends under the watchful gaze of Bob. He undocks again. He's riding high in the Cosmic Eagle, through the galaxy so vast and wide. With a heart of gold and nerves of steel, Jed's making his run. With a scout at the next gate. So here's to the space truckers, the haulers in space. May your routes be clear, may you have no fear. In the endless race, our beloved space truckers embrace.
So, if you like that song, exclamation point music. And you can get links to my music on Kaj Singh. I'm writing the lyrics, producing the song. I am using AI for some of it, for instruments, and I am using AI for voices. I can't sing that well. And so, yeah. But I found that I really enjoy writing songs, and so that's how, we're getting some stuff that's Eve unique. Can I explain how the multiple pilot training thing works? Sure. So I guess we'll do it here while I'm flying. Currently, the only way to do it is through the New Eden store right now. Well, there is some, you can get some through the, I think the Platinum pack that we have. Exclamation point coupon in chat. That has some in it. And so, in here, there are the multiple pilot training. And of course, the more you buy, the bigger the discount. It's 4,600 plex though. It's quite a bit. And so you use that and then they sit in your redemption queue. I can show that. I think I have some on this account. Yes, I do. I have just a few. And basically, you choose to redeem it, and then it'll ask you which queue you want to start. So, so if you have just one character that is currently training, your main character, just leave them alone, they're fine. Then you get the second one. So you activate one of those, it'll ask if you want to activate another queue, you say yes. And then you log into the character that's not your primary character that you want to start skill training on and start their skill queue. Same thing for the third one. If you want to do, you can do all three at once. So, and that way you have, and it's a lot cheaper too, so you don't have to pay for a whole nother account. The only way to buy them in game is with Plex, and like I said, you can get Plex from us or whatever, or if you have ISK in game that you can buy enough Plex, then you can buy Plex on the market in the game and then use that to buy those. So it just trains whatever skills you have in the queue. It's just like your normal skill queue. So your second and third character would look just like this with their skill queue enabled. You just apply it. It asks you if you want another skill queue. You say yes, and you go in here, and then you hit start training. And so that character, whatever skills you want on that character. Last you looked, MCT was almost on par with Mega Time in terms of cost. Yes, if you buy just single. It is. If you're really going to do multiple character training on the same account, you really want to work towards getting the 24 because it's 45% off. And then you've got, you know, so that's 12 and 12. So your second and third characters have training for a year.
Drive active.
And then around once a year or so, maybe twice a year, we have a sale in our store that's Omega and MCT. And so like the and it's 50% off of retail Omega, retail MCT. And you get like do like the 12-month with 24 MCT, and then you've got all three of them training for a year. But I think ship prices will sink in the new update. I think that capitals may go down a little bit. That's the word on the street. But I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see. I am planning on buying a Titan, but I'm gonna wait and see what happens to the market after the update that's coming up before I pull the trigger on that. I have a couple other things I need to do anyway. So even if I'm ready to buy, like let's say I'm ready to buy next week, I'm still gonna wait a couple weeks. It's what, 1 month away. Today's the 11th? It's the 11th of next month, so 4 weeks away. I can be patient. I've never had a Titan before. I can wait. And we can see what happens. But some people are talking that that they think it's going to cause the price to go down on them a little bit. So the only other thing about MCT, in order to use it, your account still has to be Omega. So if your Omega runs out and you have MCT running, you're wasting them. Yeah, it's not 12 extra training queues. It's just 12 applied to one queue. Each MCT equals a month. Or should I say it equals 30 days? The wording makes a difference. Because when you say it lasts a month, be like, well, this is February, I'm getting gypped. Or if it's December and there's 31 days in the month, you'd be like, yippee, I'm getting an extra day. Nope. 12 months defined by CCP is 360 days, not 365. $4,600 Plex gives you 2 years of training. Yes. You could apply it all to one character, one secondary character, and give you 2 years. Has to stay Omega, though. You have to have Omega on the account, which gives you your first queue. Next time we do a sale, I'll do it in the newsletter. I'll explain how to enable the extra queues and how it works. And I don't know if Loru has a video on it. He might. If he doesn't, I'll ask him to make one. Why do you need 3 skilled characters on one account? Well, so like this character right here, he focuses on hauling and on manufacturing things. But I may want another character that focuses on fighting, like mission running and stuff. And the more stuff you want to do on a single character, the longer it takes. So if you split out your training across multiple characters, then you can get to other things faster. So I could hyper focus him on being a hauler first and then doing manufacturing, while another character can hyper focus on, you know, getting to his favorite battleships for running level 4 missions, while a third character could focus on faction warfare, or live in Null, or be an explorer, or whatnot. And so you get to the higher end content sooner by running multiple queues. Obviously, you can do everything on a single character. It's a matter of skill queues and taking the time to get there. So, drawback is you can't use 2 characters at the same time. Correct.
Warp drive active.
That's why I have multiple accounts. I have 2 accounts running right now while doing the show. And so, yes. And on this one here that I'm showing, I have 1 extra character with the skill queue. That's why I have all those extra MCT in my redemption thing, because I only have 1 character. Or I have my main character and the secondary character that's skilling. The third one's not.
Just followed.
And then on my other account, I have 3 characters training. So, Kyler, thank you for following. Welcome. All right, so I'm heading into Amar. Yeah, it just costs more to do multiple accounts, but there is an advantage. You can run 2 accounts at the same time. You can run more than 2. And so your trucking character can go out and pick up all the loot you're dropping off from your guy who's out ratting, and you can do them both at the same time. So is there a negative to playing EVE on Steam? Yeah. Anything you buy off of Steam only goes to your primary account. You can't buy anything for any of your other accounts. So you could just, if you want to play through Steam, it's fine. Just your extra accounts, you can't buy anything for them through Steam. But you can get it through us. And our codes will work on those extra accounts just fine. Exclamation point coupon. Use coupon code, save yourself a few bucks. You can get it from us. We deliver you in email a code and a link on where to redeem it at, and then you just log into the account that you want to redeem it on and apply it, and you're good to go. How long did it take me to grow this beard? This is probably about 4 years length. do I have? Instadock. There we go.
Warp drive active.
So you see Welcome Dragon there saying if you're a subscriber on Twitch too, and you do exclamation point coupon in chat, Welcome Dragon will message you with a different code that equals a little bit bigger discount. Alright, so I'm using an Instadock, which is, I've got a bookmark that is here at the station that lands me really close without bouncing off of it within its docking ring, so that I don't have anybody bumping me or anything after I land and trying to then, you know, slow boat the last little way to the station. Yeah, we have some of the older packs. They're all the way at the bottom. If you haven't used them. Nice cam view. Yeah, so you can see my full beard. If I were a woman, you'd be able to see my full cleavage. But no, you just get the full beard. And I don't have to cover the beard up. You meant in the game? Oh, well, okay, you know. You get an answer to what I think you're saying.
Docking
Oh, I
permission
did bump off of it a little
Docking
bit.
Request
But-
accepted.
I'm in. All right. Make another 50 million off delivering that. Nice. I made 100 million for flying to Amar from Jita. So I had one stop along the way. It caused me, I don't know, 5 extra jumps or something like that. So it wasn't too bad. Yeah. So, all right. If you're watching on YouTube, that's it for this episode.